Education is the foundation of progress. It empowers individuals by providing them with the knowledge and skills they need to succeed. It drives innovation by fostering critical thinking and creativity. It shapes informed citizens who can contribute meaningfully to society. A strong system of higher education is crucial for a thriving society. It not only prepares individuals for the workforce, but also encourages lifelong learning and personal growth. Yet, today, higher education faces significant challenges. These challenges are multifaceted and complex, affecting students, educators, and institutions alike. These challenges threaten its ability to fulfill its promise of providing quality education to all. They create barriers that can hinder academic success and personal development. We must understand these challenges to find solutions. By identifying the root causes, we can work towards creating a more equitable and effective educational system. This essay will explore 6 key areas of concern. Each area represents a critical aspect of the higher education landscape that requires our attention and action. First, we'll examine the rising costs of education. Tuition fees and other expenses have skyrocketed, making it difficult for many to afford higher education. These costs create a burden of student debt. Many graduates find themselves struggling to repay loans, which can impact their financial stability and future opportunities. Second, we'll address the issue of inequality in access to education. Socioeconomic status, race, and geography can all play a role in determining who gets to attend college. Third, we'll explore the growing mental health challenges faced by students. The pressures of academic life, combined with personal issues, can take a toll on mental well-being. Fourth, we'll discuss the impact of rapid technological change. Technology is transforming education, but it also presents new challenges that need to be addressed. Fifth, we'll look at the need for more practical, hands-on learning experiences. Real-world applications of knowledge are essential for preparing students for their careers. Finally, we'll examine the challenges facing research and innovation within higher education. Funding cuts and bureaucratic hurdles can stifle progress and discovery. By understanding these issues, we can begin to develop solutions. Collaboration between students, educators, and policymakers is key to creating positive change. We can ensure that higher education remains accessible and relevant for all. It is our collective responsibility to support and improve the system. The future of our society depends on it. By investing in higher education, we invest in a brighter, more prosperous future for everyone. The cost of higher education has skyrocketed in recent decades. This trend has outpaced inflation and wage growth. It has resulted in a student debt crisis. In the United States, student loan debt exceeds $1.7 trillion. This staggering figure has far-reaching consequences. Graduates burdened by debt are often forced to delay major life decisions. These decisions include buying a home or starting a family. The weight of debt can also limit career choices. Graduates may feel pressured to pursue high-paying jobs. They may not follow their passions or contribute to fields like education or public service. This problem is not limited to the United States. Many countries are grappling with the affordability of higher education. Some nations offer free or low-cost tuition. However, these systems often face challenges with funding and capacity. Finding sustainable solutions to make higher education affordable is crucial. We must ensure that a quality education is accessible to all, not just the privileged few. Access to higher education is not equal. Geographic, economic, and social barriers prevent many students from pursuing their educational goals. In many parts of the world, simply living in a rural area can limit access to higher education institutions. For students from low-income backgrounds, the cost of tuition is often insurmountable. Even when financial aid is available, it may not cover all the expenses. Students from underrepresented minority groups also face significant barriers. These barriers include systemic racism and discrimination. These factors can affect their academic performance and limit their opportunities. Creating a more equitable system requires a multi-pronged approach. We need to expand access to affordable early childhood education. This will help close the achievement gap. We must also provide targeted support services for low-income and first-generation college students. Furthermore, universities must actively work to create more inclusive and welcoming environments for students from all backgrounds. Section 4. A mind in need mental health challenges on campus. College can be a time of immense pressure and stress. The transition from high school to college brings a new set of challenges that many students are not prepared for. Students face rigorous academic demands, often juggling multiple assignments, exams, and projects simultaneously. They also navigate social pressures and financial concerns, which can add to their stress levels. Balancing a social life with academic responsibilities can be overwhelming. It's no surprise that mental health challenges are on the rise among college students. The constant pressure to perform can lead to feelings of isolation and anxiety. Studies show that rates of anxiety, depression, and other mental health conditions are increasing at alarming rates. This trend is concerning and calls for immediate attention. Unfortunately, many students do not receive the support they need. The lack of adequate mental health resources on campus is a significant barrier. Stigma surrounding mental health prevents some from seeking help. Many students fear being judged or misunderstood by their peers and faculty. Others face long wait times for counseling services or limited access to affordable mental health care. This can discourage students from pursuing the help they need. Universities must prioritize the mental health of their students. This is not just about providing services, but also about creating an environment where students feel safe and supported. This includes increasing funding for mental health services and hiring more counselors. More resources mean more students can get the help they need in a timely manner. It's also crucial to create a campus culture that promotes mental well-being. Activities and events that focus on wellness can make a big difference. We can achieve this by reducing the stigma around mental health and encouraging students to seek help when they need it. Open conversations about mental health can foster a more inclusive environment. By addressing mental health challenges head-on, we can create a more supportive and successful learning environment for all students. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of many. Section 5. The Digital Divide. Navigating Technological Change in Higher Education. Technology is rapidly transforming the landscape of higher education. Online courses, virtual labs, and other digital tools are becoming increasingly common. These advancements are reshaping how students learn and interact with educational content. While these innovations offer exciting opportunities, they also present challenges. The integration of new technologies can be met with resistance or confusion. Not all students have equal access to technology, creating a significant disparity in learning experiences or the skills needed to succeed in a digital learning environment. This lack of digital literacy can hinder their academic progress. This digital divide can exacerbate existing inequalities, making it harder for some students to keep up with their peers. Students from low-income backgrounds may lack reliable internet access or the necessary devices, which are crucial for participating in online learning. This can put them at a significant disadvantage, affecting their overall academic performance and future opportunities. Furthermore, the rapid pace of technological change requires educators to constantly adapt. They must stay updated with the latest tools and techniques. They need to learn new tools and teaching methods, which can be time-consuming and require ongoing professional development. To bridge the digital divide, institutions must invest in infrastructure and resources. This includes upgrading internet facilities and providing modern equipment. They need to ensure that all students have access to the technology they need, regardless of their socio-economic background. This includes providing affordable internet access, which is essential for students to engage in online learning without interruptions, laptops, and other devices. Ensuring that every student has the necessary tools is a critical step towards equity. Universities should also offer training and support to help students develop digital literacy skills. This can empower them to use technology effectively in their studies. By embracing technology while addressing the digital divide, we can create a more inclusive learning environment. We can harness the power of innovation to create a more equitable and accessible higher education system, ensuring that every student has the opportunity to succeed. Section 6. Bridging the Gap. The Importance of Practical Experience. Higher education should not be limited to classrooms and textbooks. Practical experience is essential for preparing students for the workforce. Internships, apprenticeships, and other forms of work-based learning provide invaluable opportunities. Students can apply their knowledge, develop critical skills, and gain real-world experience. Unfortunately, many students lack access to these opportunities. Some employers are hesitant to take on interns or apprentices. They may cite costs or lack of resources. Moreover, many internships are unpaid. This creates a barrier for students who cannot afford to work for free. Universities must strengthen partnerships with industry leaders. They need to create more paid internship and apprenticeship programs. By integrating practical experience into the curriculum, we can better equip students for success. They will be ready to tackle the challenges of the 21st century workforce. Section 7. The engine of innovation, research and development in higher education. Universities play a vital role in driving innovation and advancing knowledge. Research conducted at universities leads to groundbreaking discoveries. It also addresses some of the world's most pressing challenges. However, funding for research and development is facing increasing pressure. Government funding has declined in many countries. Universities are increasingly reliant on private funding sources. This shift can create conflicts of interest. It may prioritize research that aligns with the interests of funders. Furthermore, the pressure to secure funding can lead to a focus on short-term projects. It may neglect long-term fundamental research. Protecting the integrity and independence of university research is crucial. We need to ensure that it continues to serve the common good. Governments must recommit to funding basic research. Universities need to explore innovative funding models. These models will protect academic freedom and foster groundbreaking discoveries.